Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wasn't asked why I'm convinced. Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Good afternoon, everybody. It looks like we are live at 5 once again. I can see we've got people in the chat box already. Timeline Tourist, thank you for joining us. Right, I've not looked at these figures today, so let's just jump straight into it. This is the crypto forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network. So we've got Bitcoin with 1.2% of the hash rate, Bcrash 0.9, Coolcoin 98.2. Network nodes, 2.2 for Bitcoin, 10.1 for Bcrash, 87.7 for Coolcoin. Transactions, Bitcoin smashing it, over 60%, 61.8. 3.7% for Bcrash. Oh, congratulations to them. That's better. Normally they're below 2%. And 34.5% for Coolcoin. Block size, again, Bitcoin winning well over 50% of the block size, 55.5. 4.5% of the block size for Bcrash, 40% for Coolcoin. Now let's spot the biggest block on Bcrash. There we go. Right, I can see 302. Surely, 600 by BTC.com. Don't know what they're doing on there. That looks like the biggest one to me. Yeah, so it's a 0.6 of a megabyte mined by BTC.com. Coolcoin, still the same as they ever were because they have a 1 megabyte block size restriction. Well done them. Let's see what's been happening on Bitcoin. So first one, Hathor, chomping away at these empty blocks, keeping all these shitcoin enterprises off of the chain. You either work and you process payments or you F off. Let's see what Tao's got. A 6 megabyte block. A main pool 2 megabyte block. Unknown 6 megabyte block. Wow, that's relatively big blocks here. 4 megabytes, 8 megabytes, 8 megabytes, 3.7, 5.4, 4.28. I remember back in the days when a 28 megabyte block was kind of like new world records. Check it out. Nice one there, Tao. I mean, it's only impressive in comparison to all these shitcoins. That's all it is. It's nothing compared to what the network is actually truly capable of whatsoever. So yeah, there we go. Bitcoin hash rate by network. Yeah, we've just seen that. So Oh, could this be? Could this be? Look at that. Look at that. It's the first time that B Crash has dipped. Oh no, it's 11th, so that's November. So it only goes back 19 down. It's like a week really. Alright, so this is a weekly chart. So, well, you know, first time being above B Crash in a week. Proof of work by network since 1st of August. Again, B Crash and Coolcoin are just going to stop. B Crash versus Bitcoin on the week. Yep, there we go. Just overtaking them. Nice, that do. Bitcoin proof of work by network. Yeah, you know, B Crash versus Bitcoin. Whoa, check this out. Again, take these figures with a pinch of salt because these are just simply related to the fluctuations in the fees of Coolcoin. But it is currently 37,000 times, in fact, nearly 38,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than it is Coolcoin. It's 1% more profitable to mine on Coolcoin than Bcrash, but 12% more profitable to mine on Coolcoin than Bitcoin, showing the demand for it. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Yeah, Bitcoin winning. Daily Bitcoin transactions by network. Ooh. Bitcoin's still winning, just. Daily average Bitcoin transactions per block by network. Yeah, Bitcoin winning. Fees USD, Bitcoin smashing it. Fees Satoshis, Bitcoin smashing it because Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, not a store of value bollocks. Block reward ratio, yeah, again that will come with time and price. And we've got Bitcoin accumulated or daily accumulated Bitcoin growth by network. Again, this is just a mockery of Bcrash, showing all those shitcoiners, not that they ever look at this, what an absolute piece of crap it is. So this is global hash rate, 7 days. Binance pushing BTC.com out of the top 3 and back into the top 5. Huobi macking it hard this week. Yeah, fair enough. Hashpipe's got a mention on there. Let's see where that is. Hash rate 24 hours. So Binance been macking it hard today. Ant Pool turning up the heat. BTC.com down in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th position. Oh dear. Coolcoin mining, right? So Binance right up there. I've not seen Bcrash yet, but I mean that's quite an intense mining on Coolcoin. We'll see what they've got on Bcrash in just a minute. But where's BTC.com? Right, dropped below Lubian and Cano. Oh, right, interesting. Bcrash, what? That's where BTC.com have gone. Like, what the hell is this? Like, what? Like, it's such a piece of shit, you know, unless they have future plans for it. Who knows? I mean, Binance isn't really even in driving it, you know, isn't hashing it all that much. But I mean, SBI Crypto's on there. Like, seriously? Like, what the hell? I've seen them mentioning Bcrash recently in a few articles. Just like, are they just a massive confused shitcoin? Or like, what? I mean, it's shocking when you consider they're like a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Like a multi-billion-dollar corporation mining this absolute piece of shit. It's really quite funny when you think about it. And here we have Bitcoin. So we've got Hathor chomping up those empty blocks with nearly 30% of the hash rate on the network, followed by Tau with 18.7, then Huobi 14.5. Via BTC's on there. Again, I don't know what their aim is, but I mean, they're on, you know, Coolcoin and Bcrash. Yeah, I mean, look, they're mining Bcrash. Or maybe they're just like massively confused and haven't got an effing clue, but who cares? And then SV Pool, showing a nice bit of colour there. Nice, and other mining pools with nearly 20%. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's just have a quick look at some of these others. Here we go. Other charts today. Oh, this was pretty great. So we've got. I'm going to look at I am Satoshi every day from now on. Let me just have a quick look at my profile, see where he is. This is earlier today. Another metric to go by because I feel as though we are going to be winning very soon. Here we go. It's around here somewhere. Seriously, come on, come on, come on. Maybe it's considered a tweets and replies because it's got his moniker in it. Here we go. Check it out. Check it out. So this was just earlier this afternoon, about 3 hours ago. Satoshi just 0.8k followers behind Kenneth Bozak. So I estimated back then that 3 hours ago, so it would take roughly like 14 hours. So I guess we'll see contact in 11 hours, where Satoshi might actually overtake Kenneth Bozak, which is pretty great. So earlier today, when he had 37.1, Kenneth Bozak still at 37. I mean, how can you do giveaways with Coolcoin? It doesn't work. Let's have a look what they are now. Oh, is it 37.1 still? Is it? Well, we could refresh that later on. So I worked out that he's basically almost kind of like getting just a follower just under a minute each time. So that's looking extremely promising. Let's have a quick look at Ruthie's tweet and Diego's tweet. Here we go. Let's see if it's going to be there. Is the light going to be? I've got a feeling it's not. No, and it's not. Would you believe it? There we go, Ruthie. This one's for you. Getting that up to 847. And let's check out Diego's tweet as well. And would you believe it? They've taken that away too. There we go. Liking that one. Let's check out our friend Fire Ice. See what's going on here. Any winners? Oh, he's still on November 13th. Never mind. But that was quite good. Before we get onto the shitcoin market, let's just have a quick look at Bitcoin Blocks Live, because newbies are going to be asking questions about this and they need to see the blockchain working for real. Check it out. All right, so this was the 29 megabyte block that we can see down there, mined by Tal. That was block height 662972, mined at precisely 11:35 a.m. Transaction count 46,199 transactions in that one block. Total fees coming to nearly $20. I mean, $20 for 46,000 transactions. Absolute bargain. Absolute bargain. You'd never get that on any of the other shitcoin chains whatsoever. Looks like the chain is chugging away there nicely. All these transactions coming through. Very good. So in the meme pool, we've got Metanet, Plaintext, PewPewPgames.com, Unrecognized, Preve, Etched, Twetch, Air Quality Index. I think that's Anne, Map, Money Button, and Sato Play. Very good. So let's just see what's happened in the last 30 days. So has CentB rising even further in the last 30 days. Let's see what comparison they are to Money Button. So CentB having done 1,286 transactions in the last 30 days, in comparison to Money Button that is 928. All right, but BVote up there, absolutely smashing it at the moment with all those transactions. Very good. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, so I guess it's just taking a few. So yeah, BVote will be the one at the top, followed by City on Chain. See which and then Baymel. Very good. Latest near donations, SendBSV. Yeah. All right. Very good. Very good. Let's just have a look at these active addresses. See what that's doing today. See what that's done in the last 24 hours. Here we go. Need to go to BitInfo charts. Down here to active addresses. And we'll take BCH out. Absolute waste of time having them on there. And we'll do Ethereum, because we are rocking with the big boys. Over, let's see what's happened today. Oh, it's just dropped down a bit. So it looks like it was a test maybe from BVote, but never mind. Just dropped back to almost like 50% of Ethereum, but it's coming. It's coming. That's all I can say. That's all we need to say, really. The figures speak for themselves. Shitcoiners wouldn't have a clue what we're looking at. And talking of shitcoiners, let's have a quick look at the shitcoin market. Ooh, a sea of red after this recent boom. A pump is what it was. Oof. Coolcoin taking a beating there. 12% down in 24 hours. You know, they'll all be scratching their heads going, why are people selling Coolcoin? I just don't understand. It's Bitcoin. Oh, no, it's not Bitcoin. You fools. Yeah, don't need to look at that con. Let's go back to coins. Oh, Ethereum down 16%. XRP 30% in 24 hours. Ooh. It's just such a shit show. B crashed down nearly 25% in 24 hours. Chainlink down 20% plus. Litecoin, Polkadot, Binance Coin, Cardano, Stellar down 30%. Bitcoin down 20%. Again, it's just shitcoiners in the space. They have no respect for what Bitcoin is whatsoever. To them, it's just, this whole thing is just a pump and dump Ponzi scheme because there is no real utility in here yet. But again, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, just lower the price, better value for money, really. So, yeah, I'm hoping the price comes down. There's no real utility there yet, but we know it's coming. That's all that matters. So, you know, I don't trade. I don't shit on people, but you know, lower prices I will welcome. Certainly, if it's down 20%, whew, nice. Cheap as chips. Let's get in there. Oh, I mean, it's back into the $150 ranges. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Great stuff. That's more like it. That's the buy zone. Anything below the 160 is a buy zone for me. I mean, that might drop further. Woo, yeah. So that's a weekly low. So that's all the pump gone out of the all the pump gone out of the market. Oh, is that the month? Oh no, that's the month. Down on the month. It should be a 3-month low as well, hopefully. Yeah, 3-month low, nice. And oh, a 6-month low. Yeah, I doubt that's a yearly low, but as soon as I mean, we're getting closer when it comes to January. This was Tulip Tuesday. We all know that. Tulip Tuesday, followed by what should we call this one? The pandemic dump, you know, the COVID dump, whatever you want to call it. And then we had this like little rally, and then I think this was I have to remind myself what it was. One of these was the PayPal pump, but then there was another one. There was a Tether pump. Maybe that was a Tether pump. Maybe this is the PayPal pump. Oh, I'll have to have a look at the dates, but there we go. All labelled, clear to see for everybody. But for those who don't understand what they're looking at, this is Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin. So you cannot stop Bitcoin. If you try to privatize it or centralize control of it, you drop the value of the token to zero, and it's not Bitcoin anymore. So therefore, it just has to continue. So we have gone through BTC. BTC was centralized by Blockstream, segregating the signatures, preventing the blockchain from scaling. They've centralized the project. It's worth nothing. Bitcoin continued under the BCH ticker. Then Roger Ver and all his crony friends took that over, centralized it, reduced its value to nothing. Then it continued again and as BSV. But the protocol does not change. You cannot stop Bitcoin. The only thing that can stop Bitcoin is its own block reward halving. That is it. All you can do is centralize it and crash its value to zero. And that is it. Talking about centralizing it and crashing its value to zero. Interesting, a bit of gossip here from CSW. Check it out. Let's have a read of this. Nice one, Max, for bringing this up. Let's see what that looks like on the screen. Hey, nice. Here we go. So this was today at 8:30 a.m. by CSW. In the following statement by the SEC Commissioner Pierce, so quotes here, a second era, it's not era, Second area of concern is the lack of a bright line test for whether a token is a security at the end of 3 years. To avoid the securities classification at the end of the safe harbor period, the network would have to be decentralized, which means it is not controlled and is not reasonably likely to be controlled or unilaterally changed by a single person, group of persons, or entity under common control. Who does that sound like? That is Blockstream, that is Roger Ver, that is Amory, all these douchebags. So they just clearly don't understand Bitcoin. Alternatively, the network could be functional, which means holders can use the tokens in a manner consistent with the utility of the network. And again, so, you know, Coolcoin has got absolutely no utility on the network whatsoever. And they can't, I know what they use. They say, oh, a store of value is utility. No, it's not. You should note that the only decentralized system will be Bitcoin BSV. By this definition, not controlled or not able to be controlled or unilaterally changed by any group of persons, in effect means that the protocol is set in stone and stable. Ethereum has a unilaterally changed protocol. Bitcoin Core have radically changed the protocol. Bitcoin ABC are continually in the process of changing the protocol. The definition provided by the SEC Commissioner is purely based on the nature of a stable set protocol. Every single system currently in existence other than Bitcoin BSV is not decentralized. It is a very simple manner. What we see is that the nature of decentralized as defined by the SEC Commissioner requires that my original surmise but the protocol required stability to function with regulation is correct. Ironically, for everyone else out there, this makes Bitcoin BSV the only decentralized network in existence. Absolutely. It's coming. It is coming. The regulators might not realize exactly what's gone on or what is what just yet, but we know, which means they're going to find it, just like we found it. That's it, really. So yeah, great stuff seeing that. Oh, this was extremely sad. So Kenneth Hill, the founder and chairman of EHR Data, has very sadly passed away. Condolences indeed. It would have been fantastic for him to have been around to actually see Bitcoin working for EHR Data. So yeah, this is sad news. Unfortunately, I will read that. I will read that in my spare time. Most definitely. See what was said about him. Kenneth was a visionary in the truest sense of the words. He devoted his life to the passionate pursuit of a better life for people, for person caring, and a better world. Yeah, very sad to hear that. But yeah, I'm sure his legacy is going to be an extremely positive one. So this was the article that I wanted to go through today. This is quite a long one. This was by Reason Magazine. It said, one man's battle with the IRS over Bitcoin privacy. William Zytek's tax battle may affect thousands of cryptocurrency holders. So yeah, let's just see what all this is about. 53 minutes has been a good show. Yeah, we'll wrap it up there. So thanks very much for listening, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. And as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy given. Same time tomorrow. Catch you later. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.
Yeah! One vision.